Once upon a time, in a forest far away, lived a little dragonette named Raleigh. He was white, fluffy, and loved to explore the woods. His little house was cozy, and every morning he woke up with a smile, ready for a new adventure. Just like today, when the sunlight filtered through the trees, Raleigh woke up in his small home, stretched, and decided it was time for a walk. He stepped out of the house, closed the door carefully, and looked around. The forest was green and peaceful, the birds were chirping cheerfully, and the air was filled with the scent of pine and freshness. Raleigh closed his eyes and took a deep breath. The weather was wonderful, and he knew that today something special awaited him. As he walked through the forest, Raleigh noticed a strange mountain in the distance. Among the trees, its peak peeked out, and at the foot of the mountain, something was glimmering, like little lights. This was unusual. Curious, the dragonette decided to go closer and see what it was. He walked through the forest, avoiding trees and bushes until he reached the foot of the mountain. There, among the rocks, he saw a narrow entrance to a cave. It was dark inside, but something inside seemed to beckon him. Raleigh took out a small torch from his backpack, lit it, and cautiously stepped into the cave. The cave's massive walls were covered in mysterious symbols, and in the dark corners, eyes seemed to glow. At first, he was frightened, but then he realized that it was just the light reflecting off the stones. Everything was peaceful, and Raleigh felt that he might find something interesting here. As he ventured deeper, the cave grew more beautiful. The walls were adorned with crystals that shimmered in all the colors of the rainbow, and the air had a faint smell of something ancient. Suddenly, he noticed a large stone on the floor, glowing like a star. It was a diamond, so clear and bright that Raleigh couldn't pass it by. He approached it, bent down, and carefully picked it up. How beautiful, thought Raleigh. The diamond was heavy, but the little dragonette was strong and decided to take it home. He carefully placed the precious stone in his backpack and began to make his way back out of the cave. As he walked through the forest with the diamond, Raleigh thought about how wonderful his adventure had been. Suddenly, he heard something rustling in the bushes. The dragonette tensed and looked out, but it was just a small bunny, who was startled and quickly ran off into the woods. Raleigh chuckled and continued on his way. By the time he was almost home, the forest seemed to have changed. Everything around him was calm, and the air felt warm and cozy. Soon he stood in front of his little house. As he looked up, he noticed the rainbow-colored lights dancing on the diamond he was holding. It was like magic. Raleigh realized that his journey hadn't been in vain. He carefully placed the diamond in a corner of his home and sat down next to it, lost in thought. What amazing things happen in this world? Zrino, he said, smiling. The little dragonette felt that his adventure wasn't over yet, for there were still new wonders and mysteries waiting ahead. But that, of course, was another story. And so, Raleigh stayed in his little house, while in the forest, new miracles and mysteries surely awaited him.